As the morning was rising, Lily was in her bedroom, getting ready for another day at work. She, along with her group of raiders, have been waiting for a couple of days now, and still no word from Landon about returning to the Delta base. Lily was getting concerned if something happened at the base, like if the walkers ran over the entire base, or something much worse. But since she wasn't going to think of the negative thoughts, she had to think of the positive thoughts, enjoying having Captain Feathersword as her companion around. As Lily exited out of the bedroom, she saw Captain Feathersword with Wags beside him. They were going to walk Lily down for breakfast, to which it was a nice change for Lily. The captain said good morning to Lily, to which Lily replied with good morning back to the captain, making him and Wags smile. After they had a good breakfast, Lily decided to have the captain then with Wags, with his pirate crew, somewhat of a fun day together. Minerva and Dorian sure liked the idea, as Minerva believed that Lily and Captain Feathersword will become friends more, and on to their surprise, they have. At the pier, Captain Feathersword and Lily were loading stuff onto a raft with a few other raiders. "What's in these crates, me hearty?" Captain Feathersword asked. "Stuff like supplies. One of the raiders saw a family in dire of help. I hate to turn them down, but ever since we forgave each other, I'm starting to become a little bit better with people. I never knew this was possible. But you're showing me kindness, and why I should not get angry with people all the time," Lily replied. "It's a good thing, Lily. No one really wanted to be near you because of your attitude and anger. That's why they were most avoiding you. But only because we were scared," Captain Feathersword explained. "I kinda expected that from a friendly pirate. I have been somewhat emotionally and mentally broken before meeting you guys. The last thing I wanted to do was to hurt someone, and I didn't mean to hurt you again, Captain Feathersword." Lily sighed, feeling bad for hurting Captain Feathersword with a knife the other day. "I understand how you feel bad, Lily, and I understand that you didn't mean to hurt me. My pirate crew understands too," Captain Feathersword reassured her. "We've done stuff that we didn't mean to, like one time I yelled at Captain Feathersword by calling him an asshole," Pirate Charlie said, getting into the water to push the raft into the river with the raider on board. "Yeah, although I've been called worse," Lily replied. "I've been called an evil bitch by numerous people I've ran into. One of them called me a wicked witch." "Maybe it's because of your attitude?" Captain Feathersword asked. "Yeah. But about your friends, I'll apologize to them when I'm ready. But please, just don't rush me to do it," Lily sighed. "Take the time you need. Sometimes people need time before they apologize," Pirate Charlie said. "If they want us to, that is," Wags said, as Pirate Charlie headed close to the middle of the river. She then saw something floating. She swam across the lake to see what it was. Captain Feathersword said to Lily that he had to get something, so he headed off inside the ship. As Charlie swam further into the river, Minerva and Lily were both doing something on the pier, along with Dorian for help with loading. However, they didn't notice that Charlie was far out into the river, and no one had noticed her swimming off. As Charlie got to what she saw, it was a hat that was on the river, and it looked to be an old baseball hat. She looked at it while treading water to see what the name was, but with no luck on reading what that name of the team was, most likely due to the fact that the hat was dirty. Suddenly, something grabbed Charlie by the ankle underwater, trying to pull her down under the surface. The first tug made Charlie jump. She looked, but she couldn't see what was around her, so she first assumed that it was nothing. But when she was pulled under the surface, Pirate Charlie began to panic, screaming on the water, while struggling to keep her head above the water. "Help! Something's grabbed me!" Pirate Charlie screamed, catching the attention of Minerva, Wags, and Lily, along with Pirate Rudolph and Sam. "Charlie, what grabbed you?" Minerva shouted. "I can't see! I believe it's a hand, but I don't know!" Charlie shouted back. Minerva instructed Wags to get Captain Feathersword, while Lily grabbed her hunting knife from her pocket. She took off her shoulder jacket, and she was only in her long sleeve shirt with her military pants on. She then jumped into the water from the pier and started to swim towards the pirate crew where Charlie was struggling. Minerva then stood in front of the water with her crossbow ready just in case. As Lily swam closer to Pirate Charlie, who was panicking and splashing frantically, Lily took a deep breath before diving underwater to see that there was a hand and it was latched onto Pirate Charlie by the ankle. Within a few inches or so, Lily could see that it was a walker, was trying to bite onto Charlie. Lily quickly took her hunting knife and plunged it into the walker's skull, killing it quickly before it could take a bite out of the Pirate Charlie. After Lily had dealt with the walker, it let go of Charlie's ankle as Lily swam up to the surface to breathe the air from the surface. Pirate Charlie was coughing a bit as her panicking really took some energy out of her swimming out of her. She then looked at her as she was going to pass out. Lily wrapped Charlie's arms around her neck and shoulder area as Pirate Charlie held on to Lily. Captain Feathersword, along with Wags, Rudolph, and Pirate Sam ran out of the boat and looked at the river to see that Lily was swimming with Pirate Charlie on her back. Minerva explained that Charlie swam out to the river before she saw something, but whatever grabbed Charlie caused her to panic and splashed her in a very frantic way. Once Lily approached the docks on the pier, she pulled herself and Pirate Charlie onto the deck, with Rudolph and Wags and Sam helping Pirate Charlie up first. Minerva along with Captain Feathersword helped Lily out of the water and onto the docks, and both of them were soaking wet from the water. Pirate Charlie was shivering because she was all wet, not only from swimming out further in the river, but a walker grabbing her by the ankle by surprise. Not only that caused her to panic, but also was the fact that she had nothing to defend herself with. But she was lucky that she wasn't bitten. Things could have been a hell of a lot bloodier. "You must be so cold, Pirate Charlie. Are you okay, me hearty?" Captain Feathersword asked, making sure that his pirate crew member was okay. "I'm fine, Captain. Something grabbed my ankle and tried to pull me down," Cap Charlie said while shivering. "It was a walker. I killed it with a hunting knife. I had to save your friend, otherwise she would have been drowned. Or not only that, she would have been turned into a walker if it had bitten her," Lily added. "Well, Lily, me hearty, you saved my pirate crew mate from the hands of a walker, as well as her bite. You did a very heroic thing. You did was save her," Pirate Captain Feathersword said. He was hugging Lily by surprise, despite that he was unaware that Lily's clothes were soaked.
"He hugged me. I never expected him to hug me by surprise before."
Lily's mind was amazed at this, and she was surprised that the friendly pirate would hug her. Normally, Lily wasn't fond of surprise hugs from anyone, except from her father from when he was alive. But since this was from Captain Feathersword, she felt that he was becoming her friend, the most trusted one out of his pirate crew, and Wags the dog. Captain Feathersword was trustworthy to her. "I had to save her, Captain. She was part of your pirate crew," Lily said, returning the hug for Captain Feathersword. "Let's get you two dry clothes. I'll go fetch them," Dorian said, seeing that Lily and Charlie's clothes were soaked and wet. "Let's get you dry, Charlie, or you'll catch a cold," Sam and Rudolph said as they took Charlie in to get dry. "And Lily, me hearty, maybe you could show me that stuff you do in saving people. So that way, we know what to do if someone's in danger," Captain Feathersword suggested an idea for Lily. "Well, I guess I could do that. There's no harm in it, now that we're getting along a bit better than we were before," Lily said. "Well, in return, maybe you could teach me some of your pirate dance moves. You know." "No," Lily suggested. "It's a deal, Lily. You just got a deal, me hearty," Captain Feathersword started, heading towards inside the boat with Lily beside him. Throughout the next couple days, Lily had been teaching Captain Feathersword on what to do if he was in a dangerous situation. She's been teaching him that she has also taught Captain Feathersword on what to do if someone grabs him to hurt him. In a sense, she was teaching the pirate on how to defend himself from any danger. In return, Captain Feathersword had taught Lily into learning from pirate dance moves. She even got the pirate talk right, to which it impressed the captain very much. However, she even started to pick up on the captain's catchphrase, "Blow me down." So whenever he said "blow me down," she, along with his friends and the raiders, would blow him down. Whenever it was Lily saying that "blow me down," the soldiers, along with Captain Feathersword and his friends, would also blow her down. It was one night when Lily was at the pilot house. She had decided to lift the restrictions of that rule going on there, mainly because since she was being a bit nicer about things, it was fair that if she lifted the restrictions of not going into the pilot house. However, she had some conditions. Don't mess with any of the controls of the boat, for one, and two, do not make any messes in there. Minerva walked inside the pilot house to see Lily. She was sitting in front of the radio controls of the boat. Minerva walked towards Lily, who looked stressed, but she wondered what was up with Lily. "Lily, did Lieutenant Landon reply?" Minerva asked. "Yeah, but it didn't sound good. The base of the Delta was overrun by walkers, and that group of survivors they brought in, they all died in one night. That was tonight, and when they all woke up, they were all one of them. Attacked the doctors and scientists at the base. That was when Landon radioed in on the situation," Lily said. "I'm guessing it didn't sound good. Did they fight back?" Minerva questioned. "They did, but some had fled to defend themselves, and Landon was at the command center and was in a panic. He said to stay where we were, and I believe that the base of Delta was overrun by walkers. He didn't sound great on his end. He's either dead or one of them. I don't know which," Lily replied. "I guess the rest of the Delta ran off, still alive, dead. Fuck, I don't know. I'm just in shock on how fast we lost the base. At least we're still alive, because if we head back there where the herd of walkers broke in, we would have been killed, eaten, or become one of them," Minerva said. "So I'm not sure what we should do now. We're pretty much just stuck here." "Yeah, I know. I guess we'll just make what's the best of it. I'm just in shock. I never expected the base of the Delta to go downhill that quickly. After years of wandering myself, and now it's gone. The base," Lily sighed. "Without reinforcements, we may not last as much as we expected to last. We do have Captain Feathersword, Wags, and the pirate crew. If I remember correctly, Captain Feathersword says he does have a pirate ship dock and stuff, but that's in Australia, so we would have to find a boat or a plane to fly there. But the issue with finding a boat or a plane that still works, chances are slim to none. I think Murray made something for the captain, if I remember, if I'm right. It's something that will teleport him from their universe to ours," Minerva stated. "That's not what he made them for. It's the magic mirror. He told me that Murray made it so he could see what's going on the outside anywhere around here. He misses his friends," Lily said. "But when I'm ready to apologize to Clementine and her friends, I'll also apologize to the Wiggles. The last thing I want to do is to hurt people, even those that I would hate to hurt. During the last time I scavenged around for supplies, I found a couple of CDs," Minerva replied, pulling out a couple of CDs from the Wiggles of her jacket pocket. "They're the Wiggles CDs. Maybe these will brighten the moods of everyone. A couple of the songs of them do have the Captain Feathersword sings in them." Lily took the CDs from Minerva and examined them. The CDs were all in excellent condition. No cracks, no scratches, nothing. They were all just brand new, judging by the looks of the conditions. "Maybe this will make them better, and they'll feel right at home," Lily said. Heading out of the pilot house, she headed towards for her bedroom, then found a radio that played CDs. She tested the radio to make sure it was still functioning, and luckily it was still working. Captain Feathersword was in his bedroom, wearing his bathrobe on. He had just came out of the shower and was about ready to head off to bed. However, he had heard a knock at the door, startling him. The knocking didn't Wags up, surprisingly, to which surprised him. So Captain Feathersword headed over to the door and opened it. Lily was at the front of the door. She had a couple of CDs in her hands, along with the radio. "Ahoy there, Captain Feathersword," Lily said. greeting Captain Feathersword. Ahoy there, Lily, Captain Feathersword responded, replying to his lieutenant. Minerva found some of these CDs, and they're CDs of the Wiggles. A couple of them have songs you sing in them. I also found a radio that still works, Lily said, giving Captain Feathersword the radio and CDs. They'll make you feel that the Wiggles are with you along with your friends. They also bring back memories of singing with them, and the CDs are in great condition for your curiosity. Thanks, Lily Me Hardy. This is a bit much for you to give me, Captain Feathersword replied. I love these CDs and the radio. It is so kind of you to do that. Thank Minerva for finding these CDs. I'm sure she'll be appreciated, Lily said, giving Captain Feathersword a hug, to which surprised him. He never expected Lily to surprise hug him. Well, he did that to her earlier, so she wanted to return the surprise hug to him. Seeing that their friendship was developing very well, and they had started to get along much better, to which made Lily act even nicer towards him, Wags, and his pirate crew. Although Lily did have to control her anger, Captain Feathersword was there to help her calm down when she loses her cool. He talked to her about some calming down methods. When they tried a bunch that Captain Feathersword can think of, some did work while others didn't work. But she did what she had to do so she can help control her anger issues. Captain Feathersword was lying in bed that night. As he was drifting off to sleep, something was in his mind. Since Lily was being more affectionate around the captain, and the two became really good friends, even Wags and the pirate crew started to slowly like her, however. Captain Feathersword felt that there was something else more than just friends between him and Lily. But what was it? Was it love? A crush? Anything was possible. However, it was hard for Captain Feathersword to know, at least for now. He drifted off to sleep, just having a fantasy of himself and Lily dating, like them hugging, cuddling, and kissing each other. If that was all going to come true, does Captain Feathersword have feelings for Lily? Another question is also in the mind as well. If he does have feelings for Lily, does she feel the same way he does? Only time will tell, however, to which is unknown when that time will come.